We're trying to find the missing length that's given to us, and again we've got a right triangle that's cut into two smaller triangles based on an altitude, and so we can set up a proportion. Before we do, we have to kind of recognize which parts of which of those three triangles do we know. And looking at that, I've got the small triangle here, and within that small triangle I know the short leg and I know the hypotenuse. The medium triangle, I don't really know anything. The large triangle, again, I have the short leg of that large triangle and I've got the hypotenuse of that triangle. Okay, so that tells me I'm going to be comparing the short leg, or excuse me, the small triangle to the large triangle, and within those triangles, the short leg and the hypotenuse. Okay, so as I set up a proportion like this, I like to label mine. I know stuff about the large triangle, so I'll put that one here, and I know stuff about the small triangle, so I'll put that here. And I know within those triangles the short leg, and I know the hypotenuse. Okay, so if I label those, that helps me kind of keep things straight within that proportion, what's what, so that I'm comparing them properly. So let's look at the large triangle and find the short leg within that large triangle, and that would be 27. So that'll be my numerator over here. If I look at that large triangle again to find the hypotenuse, that would be the missing length that I'm going to be looking for. That's Z. The small triangle has a short leg of 16, and the small triangle has a hypotenuse. Looks like that's my 27. Okay, so that's my proportion that I'm going to set up. I need to do that so that I can cross multiply. So 27 times 27 is going to be the same as 16Z. 27 times 27, you can plug that in your calculator, you get 729 is set equal to 16Z, and now I can divide both sides by 16, and Z is approximately 45.6. And I want to double check that by going back up here. Does it make sense that entire side length would be 45.6 with these other values of 16 and 27? And that seems to be a reasonable estimate.